Welcome, welcome. Did you all miss me? Well, if you were on the Patreon group or if you're a ProTricks member, you don't have to because I always post videos even if I'm not on YouTube. It just depends on how busy things are. Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to work on this move here. It's actually kind of like a nice little pass that allows us to have a back grip with the chuck being kind of inverted. This opens up some new movements, but it's also kind of aesthetically interesting. I'm going to show you a couple passes that we can do with it. Just keep in mind one more time, if you are looking for that extra training, I started a ProTricks group, and until the end of this month, it's going to be at $25 and then it's going to go up. When you're a part of ProTricks, all that means is you can ask me a question and within 24 hours I will give you a response. If I'm by my computer, I will give you a video response. So it's all about training you up to be a performer. If you are interested in learning how I became a performer or how you can take steps to sell yourself better or to make yourself more performance worthy, that's what ProTricks is all about. Just go to patreon.com/ProTricks and you will know all about that. Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started. First, I'm going to show you a couple of variations that we can do. We're going to start with the most basic, which is how to get into this. The nice thing about this move is it's just a nice kind of bounce into this motion. It looks different. You can hold it there for a second. It's kind of like when you do a clutch and you hold it for a second. It kind of has that same feel, but it opens up some different options. And it's very simple how it works, but the motion is very interesting. It's going to be a form of a bicep catch. So as the chuck is spinning counterclockwise, like so, with my right hand, my left is going to catch it into my bicep like this. Now what's going to happen is, so first get the bicep catch down, and then my right hand turns to the outside. My left hand does, and then my right hand flicks up and it passes straight here. And it's that simple. So you might wonder, oops, there is a little bit of a catch that has to happen. You want to make sure that it gets in between the lip of the thumb and the pointer finger. If you do shoot it off angle, you're not going to be able to catch it. So make sure that you keep this nice and wide and it'll help you catch it a little bit faster. Once you get to this point, there's a lot of different variations you can do. One is you can pop your elbow up and kind of grab it. It's almost like a very awkward looking rotor pass, but it has like a different kind of feel to it that happens from there. If you want to do it that way, what's going to happen is you're going to pop it up and it's going to be going against, you're going to be doing a back grip. Basically, you're going to do a back grip that's kind of going in reverse than what you usually do, which is going to be left hand's going clockwise. And then as it spins around, you're going to twist your hand down. So your hand is going to face from up to down, and then your right hand is going to snatch it from the top. So again, it's going to be like, if you're in this grip here, you're going to pop it over, it's going to roll, you're going to twist your hand up, and you're going to grab it from there. And then once you grab it, your left hand opens up, pops it over, whoosh, and it's like that. So now all of a sudden we have whoosh here, pop it up, and grab it. Like that. I mean, there's others too. That's probably my favorite one. You can take it into a throw too. As soon as you pop it over like this, you just basically flick your left hand to the right, and then you open up your hand, and you can catch it from there. So it's here, like that. There's a lot of different sneaky things you can do. Another one you can do, which is like a sneaky sneak, is you just grab from underneath, and from there, it's almost like a bounce. So it's here, catch, catch. Nice and sneaky, right? I mean, there's so many different ways. Another thing you can do is you can grab it with both hands like this and pop it over to the other side like that. So it's almost like a 1-2 bounce, but since we have it on both hands, we're able to exchange hands and then bring it over to the other side. Another thing we can do is swipe it kind of across our body. Now this one's going to be a little bit awkward. You're going to have to play around with it a little bit, but you might, if you're lucky, you might be able to turn it into a wrist roll. So, and that way what we're doing is we're up here like this. I grab like it's a giant sword, gonna spike myself in the chest, but instead I pop it over like this. Now I have to grab a little bit higher up to make this wrist roll happen. And then as my hand swings across, this is actually going to go across my wrist, and I'm going to grab it onto the other side like that. So it's like whoosh. It's going to be kind of messy because I just made this up while I recorded the video. I just thought, hey, you could probably do that too. But hey, I did it, so that counts. So those are some options for what you can do once you're in here. I mean, it's really interesting, right? Because this thing's just kind of hanging there. This thing's hanging here too. We can go sideways, we can go under, we can go over, we can rotate it through. I'm sure there's more that you can think of. You might even be able to grab underneath like this, watch, right? So you grab under here like this, open your hand, and then flick it. So that becomes a throw. So we're catching over here, grab. Remember, it's like a palm towards the sky grab. And then this will probably flick back, and you'll drop it. Hey, I just got this move. I just made this up while on camera, so you got to give me a second while I figure this out on camera because I never edit my shots. There it is right there. Boom. Catch, catch. Kind of neat, right? And now you have all these neat little options that you can do. And then we can go, ah! Oh, okay. I am in play mode, in case you're wondering. I'm in the play state. Basically, I came up with this idea, which I trained, but everything else that I'm coming up with right now is exploration. I'm just kind of sharing it with you. You can make up whatever you want. I'm going to show you one more little trick that I think you're going to really like, and that's another way to get into it. So right now we were just kind of going here and flicking up, but there's also another cooler way. If you know the bicep X catch, it's going to be a little bit trickier to do. Okay, we're gonna do two other ways that you can get in. One is coming from the inside, so we're in the inside of the body and the hand flicks up. It's less epic than this way. This way is gonna come the opposite direction, so the chuck is not spinning counterclockwise, it's spinning clockwise. And in that way, we have to go under the arm and flip it. This is nice because it actually has a little bit more of an, I don't want to keep using the word aesthetic. The fact that it comes from the outside and up just has a different kind of a pop, a different kind of feel, but we're back in the same spot. So again, instead of here and up, which is nice, you come from the underneath, you can clench it if you want or not, twist your hand out and grab it like that. Now the last way, you have to know the bicep X catcher, it's going to be difficult, is very similar. We're going to do a bicep catch like this, but now we're going to push through and become an X catch. From there, you're going to have to clear your elbow and pop it up straight into your hand from there. So boom, boom, oh, I missed it. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm in the play state, you know, and everyone has good days and bad days, so I don't want to hear it. So I hope you all are doing well. And again, if you like the videos and you want to see more, you know, I've got over 100 videos on Patreon, and it's exclusive. But if not, that's totally cool too. Just let me know what y'all are up to. I'm just having one of those crazy times. It's been like 10 years. If you can imagine making nunchuck videos for 10 years, it's like, gotta keep thinking of new ideas, and it's just crazy. So, hope you guys are doing well, and talk to y'all soon. How do I get out of here now?